Where does everything stand with you?
It's a good question because obviously you want to say you're looking forward to the year and everything's behind you, but you're still like, I mean, a lot happened and you're disappointed. That never goes away, I feel like. I'm still in the summer was angry about missing Four Nations. Felt like I missed a cool opportunity there. But you just have to move on, take what you saw from last year, what you learned, and try to find ways where it made you better and how you can use it this year to improve. So
The Four Nations thing, I just remember you were coming and then you weren't coming.
that was a circus. It was frustrating because I heard it and I tore a ligament in my hand in December and I was playing with a cast in January, which the cast was amazing. Shout out Dr. Hotchkiss in New York, but it was fine. I was able to play with that and I was playing really well in January. And then I got elbowed by Dadonov against Dallas. I think it was like January 31st. And I thought I got like the wind knocked out of me. Like I thought it was nothing or whatever. And then I went out and skated again. I couldn't move. And that's when I was like, oh, that may be probably a little bit more than like something happened there. And then I went on for warm-ups 2 days later and I couldn't really move again. So I was like, maybe this is something more. And then we got the MRI and whatnot and had the oblique tear. But I still thought maybe like it was still 8-9 days away. I think the first game was the 13th. So I think everyone was showing up the 9th, but first game was the 13th. So I was like, the 6th and 7th, I was like, I don't feel great, but like, you don't know how you're going to feel on the 13th. But I didn't want to show up and I'm like, yeah, Billy, I'm good. But then on the 13th, I'm like, hey, I can't play. And then that hurts USA. Or I can play and then I get hurt or I hurt it more because I'm not ready. And then I come back to the Canucks and I can't play. So it was a tough spot to be in, but decided that, you know, as the captain of the Canucks and we were, I think at that point, maybe in the playoffs, that I wanted to make sure I was healthy and ready to go for them. But then it was, I think, who got hurt? Charlie got hurt.
Yep.
And the whole thing with Harley. So they were like, hey, do you want to come play? And I'm like, of course, like I'll play, but I haven't been on the ice for like 20 days. And Jimmy was like, I don't think you're going to be able to play in that intensity, but whatever. The NHL was like, you can't play because Harley, I don't know, someone was sick or like Kale was injured and then something else happened. Morrissey or Theodore got injured. Whereas we just had one guy out. So they were like, you can't play. So that was kind of everything that happened.
You know, I'm glad you cleared this up because the rumor was the Canucks didn't want you to play.
I mean, I don't think they did want me to play, just because they wanted me to be fresh.
Right.
And they knew I wasn't 100%. So, I mean, I can't really blame them for that.
They didn't block you though.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, they didn't block me. They didn't. That's the truth.
Okay.
Jim and Patrick were very respectful. Yeah. I was skating hard. I was pushing it hard on I think our last game was against Toronto on Saturday.
Yes, remember that morning you were out.
I was out there, but then I was out there the 9th, like pushing it hard. And I remember calling Billy like 3 times. Billy was like, I need an answer. And I'm like, I don't know, Billy. And then he's like, oh, call me in 30 minutes. And we did this 2 more times because I really wanted to go. I mean, the opportunity to play Jack, opportunity to play Brady and Matthew, Larks, one of my closest friends, and then like Charlie, and then all these other great players. I wanted to play, but I didn't want to show up and, you know, not be able to play, or after game 1 be like, ooh, I made a mistake and I'm injured and now I got to call up Jim Rutherford and be like, hey, like I might have to miss a couple weeks here. So didn't want to.
It sucks, but it's the right thing to do.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's frustrating in hindsight because we ended up missing the playoffs. So in the summer, you're like, damn, missed a cool experience there, but I still don't think I changed a thing.
Okay.
I mean, last year it was what it was. Whether it was a terrific year or it wasn't, you just move on and try to learn from it. And I feel like I've done that. I don't know. I feel proud of myself with all the challenges and the way I was able to play through that. And I think I just, you know, I felt proud of myself. And then as far as going into the summer, just kind of needed a reset, put the phone down for a bit and just refuel for this year.
Do we have a chance to keep this guy? I think that's what every Canucks fan wants to know. Like, what are you thinking?
I've really enjoyed Vancouver. I'm very thankful. I mean, when I came to Vancouver, I don't think anyone thought I was going to become what I have become. And that's happened because of the people in Vancouver, management, coaching. I've had 3 great coaches between Bruce, Greener, and Rick. So, and management's been, kind of gave me the keys to the kingdom a couple years ago, naming me the C, and very grateful. As far as this year, I just feel like last year was a failure, and I want to propel my game even further and propel my teammates even further and see what we can do. And as far as that question, I mean, I'll answer that, with my actions next summer. But, I mean, you know how it is. Anything can change. If we have, a terrible year this year, that's probably not going to be very fun. But if we have a terrific year, that's what we want. That'll be really fun. Like 2 years ago was really, really fun. So just leave it at that. I think we all learned from last year a lot, like every guy, and that's going to help us block out the noise this year. There's always going to be noise in the Canadian market. But I think the big thing is just keeping everyone positive and on the yellow brick road and staying dialed in. You're laughing at me.
Did you see Wizard of Oz at the Sphere last night or something?
No, I didn't.
I like the yellow brick road. I liked it.
Just staying on the same path and being positive, and I don't even know, like, holding each other accountable is the word, but holding each other accountable into, like, having a good mindset, having fun at the rink every day. Because last year, there were some days it wasn't fun, and that's going to happen with everyone, but, trying to lift each other up and make it as fun as we possibly can.
All this stuff the last few days about the idea of one day playing with your brothers, like, what do you make of it?
I don't even think it's a big deal. Like, I got off the plane yesterday and Victoria was telling me about it, but I'm like, what's he supposed to say, that he doesn't want to play with me?
Right.
Like, he's not going to say that. But, like, I would love to play with both of them. No one's really played with their brothers before. I don't know if you're the stat guy.
Sutters.
Sutters, okay.
Yeah, Stasies, yeah.
So, 3 of them?
Yep. Yeah, Quebec.
Okay.
But that's before you were born, so I'm not expecting you to know that.
So, I mean, it'd be very cool, but I mean, I'm really looking forward to this year in Vancouver just because I feel like it's a challenge to me to see if we can, have a successful year and make this a successful organization, which I think we can do. And I'm looking forward to that challenge. And as far as Jack, I think that he's going to do the same thing with New Jersey.
Let her rip when you're ready to go.
Yeah, of course. I knew that. He got me last time too, so.
Hit the net! Hit the net!
Generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.